So I want to go ahead and shout out to Joey. Joey Chaos is often in chat.
Yeah.
Who gave me the idea for
Oh,
this episode. And I'd like to
just
follow.
like you can.
Yeah. Not the way that Joey did. Joey did it somewhat threateningly in a Discord call. But no, you can email it to us. You can tweet it at us.
Yeah.
I'd like to follow that shout out up with a warning
Oh.
to Joey
Uh-oh.
because it's caused me nightmares.
Oh, no.
And Joey, I have to fight you now. Just like I can fight you if you tweeted us. So Levi, what's the thing you interact with on a daily basis that you hate, that you're just super scared of?
The internet.
Not quite what I meant. Like a real fear.
I mean, like, a car crash would be bad.
Okay, I mean that's fair. Mine's the dark, and we've talked about
Yeah,
this
yeah.
before.
I don't interact with, like, my big fears daily.
Oh, I do. It's bad. It's why I am the way I am.
You just hit yourself in the mouth with the microphone.
Yeah. So we talked about this before the stream started. I've got a roommate whose mom's staying with us, which has made me very paranoid because, like, our walls aren't thick.
Yeah.
So, like, I was playing video games last night very late and saying, questionable things.
Yeah.
Like one does when they play video games with their friends. And about halfway through realized, I wonder if my roommate's mother can hear the things that I'm saying right now.
Yeah.
And then I was taking a shower, and I like to listen to a podcast or music while I'm in the shower.
Yeah, same.
If it's music, it's for timing because I'm trying to keep track of how long I've been in the shower.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but it's something that stresses me out. If it's a podcast, it's just because of silence, because I can't deal with any silence or I'll lose my mind.
Yeah.
So I have this fear the last 3 days that I'm going to get out of the shower and I'm going to leave my room, and my roommate's mom's going to be like, hey, why are you listening to things in the shower? Why are you listening to men talk while you're in the shower?
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to look this adult woman in the face and be like, because if there is quiet, I'll kill myself. So I can't have a moment's
No
worth of
silence is allowed.
If I did, slept at a friend's house the other day, they
Yeah.
slept in silence, and I was sitting there in that living room, and it was 2 a.m., and I was like, I can't sleep. I was just sitting there reading manga, listening to podcasts completely unrelated, not paying attention to it at all, but the 5 minutes of silence I was in, deafening.
I can't read anything with something playing in the background that has, like, words or something.
Well, see, I listen to this podcast in the background so much that I now have to try and focus if I want to listen to it. It's just like the music at Hibbit.
Yeah.
Like, you just stop hearing it at one point, but you know that it's there. That's all it is. That's all it is now. I listen to it too much. All right. I'm scared of the dark.
Yeah.
We've talked about it. You want to know what I've been seeing in the dark because of Joey?
What's that?
That'd be shadow people.
Oh, yes.
That'd be shadow people, Levi. And you remember how 2 weeks ago we talked about how I've been sleeping with my closet door open?
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, no.
I haven't done that in 2 weeks. I looked at shadow people for 15 minutes and said, closet doors being closed at night. Might as well be called the closed door. That's they tell me I should do stand up.
Who?
My mom. She thinks I'm really funny. My mom doesn't think I'm funny, dude. You know how everyone's always like, "Oh yeah, my mom thinks I'm hilarious." My mom doesn't think I'm funny.
I don't think mine does either.
You don't think your mom finds me funny?
No, I don't think my mom finds me funny.
My sister finds me funny. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
that's something at least.
Yeah, same. That's all I got.
Except
someone in my family has to think that I'm funny. Damn it.
She bullied me this week though. I'm trying to remember what for.
That happens, you know.
Where's it at?
My sister got wrist surgery because she tore the cartilage in her wrist. So they had
Been
to
there.
go in there and
Scoop it out.
And no, they stitched it back together. It's like this stabilizer here. Yep.
She gonna be okay?
Eventually.
The funny answer would have been no.
She's not gonna make it.
This very.
It's terminal wrist injury. No, she's yeah.
Did she get it from?
Softball is the answer.
Yeah, I know. All right. Shadow people. Very
Shadow
scary.
people.
Very scary.
Hey, what is this?
This is my neighbor Mothman. This is my neighbor Shadow Man.
I'm Levi.
I'm Zachary. I'm the Shadow Man. We haven't had an episode with this energy in quite some time.
So shadow people, huh?
Shadow people. Shadow people in Jinn.
Now, the only time I've managed to see shadow people is when I stayed up for 72 hours.
I see them on a pretty regular basis.
And that was purely from being sleep deprived. I started to lose my mind.
Sorry, I had to clean my glasses.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, like, so, like, I see things move in the shadows a lot, but that's also because I'm a very scared person who is always sleep deprived. That's at least what I'm telling myself.
Yeah.
Because now that I've looked into it, I've convinced myself that it's something else, and if I don't tell myself that it's just sleep deprivation, I am gonna have a panic attack every night, or I'm gonna start sleeping with the lights on.
Maybe you're just a hyper alert person. You know?
Hey,
like you're observant.
Okay,
and
but I need you to take stock of what you're saying, which would mean something's there.
But that doesn't mean that the thing that you saw is what you saw. Oh man, I'm making you sound crazier.
Yeah, you sure are, buddy. It's a good bit that our friend group likes to do, where it's just like, how crazy can we make Zachary feel?
Yeah, but I was doing it unintentionally.
I know, which makes it much worse.
No, because like I'll see something out of the corner of my eye, and I'll look over there, and it'll be like, oh, a leaf was flying by or something, or it was a big bug. You know.
Go ahead, Jake. I just called you Jake.
Yeah,
that's how crazy you're making me feel, is that you're reminding me of Jake.
Oh, no.
It's Jake's favorite bit.
It is.
Because it works. Yeah, Shadow People is, Shadow People in Jinn is what this episode is over. Which,
like Jinn with a D?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Which comes from, depending on where you look, could come from ancient Islamic texts, which is was they described a shadowy creature or something that bumped in the night. But I lost my spot. Oh, yeah, Shadow People, pretty straightforward concept. Is how I felt when I started this.
Oh,
and it's what I wrote at the start of this.
Oh, interesting.
Which I said shadowy humanoid figures. You often see in your peripheral vision. Which is a hard word.
Yeah.
Peripheral?
Yeah.
Don't like it. Oh, wait. I had a different thing planned there.
Oh.
You often see in your peripheral vision. Good album. That's it. That's the bit that I had.
Yeah, okay.
It's a good album. I'm going to listen to it on the way home.
Okay.
That's why I listen to that album a lot. That's why I'm
Is all this written also?
No, I'm just kidding.
Scrolls up. Half the show is scripted.
Half the show is scripted.
Oh wait, that was your line.
But it's scripted by someone who exists in a realm that I just cannot fathom. And I don't even write these drunk anymore.
Yeah.
I just write we've talked about this. I leave this door and we both forget about what we've had. I write this stuff down and then immediately forget anything. Because I'll be writing, I'll be like, it'd be funny if I did this. And then I close out of Google Docs and I go, No clue what's going on in there.
It's almost like we also prank ourselves,
Oh, get pranked me.
but it's just because we're idiots.
Yeah, idiots with no attention span.
No.
Or object permanence. So yeah, so shadow people, and this is gonna be a fun one because I came into this. I'm not gonna lie to you, Joey. Going, I don't know if this is enough for an episode.
Yeah.
And I was gonna cover two things that he recommended.
Yeah.
But and I did this over like 2 or 3 days. And the first like day, I was just like, man, I don't know if this is enough. I'm gonna have to find something else to like fill this space. And then the second day, I kind of pulled up some more articles and was like, oh, this might be enough. And I was like, I'm still gonna do that second topic. And then the third day, when I finally like went through and like read everything, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to fit that second topic in here, and this has gotten away from me. But the problem is, I was just writing my notes as I went, like a normal person.
Yeah.
So the beginning of this is very like, they're shadow people. What do you mean? And it's gonna get away from us.
It's your journey of discovery here.
Yeah.
Is what you've captured.
I didn't capture the nightmares that I had. Those are in my dream journal. I should keep a dream journal. I'll be having some dreams.
I don't ever.
I had a dream this week that threw me for a loop.
But I got more melatonin, so that's usually when I would dream, is when I take melatonin.
I feel like I don't dream when I take a sleep aid.
No.
But
I used to dream a lot when I took Alpha Brain from On It.
that sounds like something.
Sponsor us.
It sounds like something a dude on Instagram who was just absolutely yoked would sell me.
Hey, you're not wrong, because Alpha Brain is sponsors Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Okay. It was in that early sponsorship era with like not Blue Apron,
but the one
like,
before that,
yeah,
HelloFresh. No, HelloFresh is new.
Yeah, like one of those kind of. It was like the early days of sponsorships for podcasts and stuff.
Yeah, where 3 companies sponsored every
and
podcast.
Loot Crate.
You said there was some
Yeah.
oomph.
I have some animosity to Loot Crate.
I mean, that's fair.
But yeah, it was in that era, and it's like a brain booster thing.
Why would you take that to go to sleep?
You can take it to go to sleep because it like is supposed to be healthy for your brain.
This is a glimpse into how mentally unwell I am.
Yeah.
That I went, why would you take something that makes your brain perform well to go to sleep?
Yeah.
To go to sleep, I have to convince my body to just cut my brain off and just please don't let it steer anything anymore.
But you could take it, go to sleep, or in the morning.
Okay.
Sponsor us.
What was that? I had a friend's stepmom who was in a pyramid scheme.
Avon?
It was the other one. It wasn't the makeup ones.
Mary Kay.
No.
Oh, it wasn't the makeup one?
No, it was like Advocare.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be this like, it was this like thing you would mix into your water. That like they got my mom to buy some of it, but not like in on the pyramid scheme. That was supposed to like improve your focus and all this stuff.
Yeah.
It was just Kool-Aid. It was just adult Kool-Aid. My mom used to make me drink it.
Crystal Light with caffeine.
It basically was. My mom used to make me drink it every morning, like my senior year of high school.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't focus in school, which I now know was because of an attention disorder.
Yeah.
But my mom thought this pyramid scheme was the answer to my mental health. Let me tell you, it wasn't.
No.
I was just more energetic.
Yeah.
Now I can't focus, but I can focus on anything. Yeah, shadow people.
Shadow people.
So a lot of people, will report kind of a one-off thing.
Yeah.
Like going to work, sitting at the water cooler. Debbie, I saw this shadow person at the foot of my bed last night, and I couldn't move. Wow, Derek, that's crazy. And move on with their lives. A lot of people, me included, see shadow people a lot. Let me tell you, if you're already scared of the dark and you research things that people see in the dark and you start seeing those things in the dark, it's a bad time.
Yeah. When I think of shadow people, my brain goes to
Naruto.
you're in the passenger seat of the car and you're looking out the window.
Don't. Please, Levi, don't. Please.
It's running along. And every now and then my brain would imagine it as Sonic. He's scrolling.
No, I'm Googling what time the sun goes down tonight because I can't be out after it.
Oh, no. Like during the day is when I imagine
okay.
this.
I thought you said you were I thought you were saying you were seeing like a shadow run alongside your car
No.
at night. And I was
No, it was like during
piss on myself.
it was like during the day when I was a kid. Like I'd look out there and
I used to think of a dude.
It'd be like parkour, so it'd be like stuff's on the ground that's doing flips and cool stuff, keeping up with the car.
I used to think of a dude on a dirt bike.
Nice.
But I also used to ride dirt bikes and stuff, and I'd like like the little like drains underneath like people's driveway. Yeah. Like, oh, dude could do a sick flip off that. Yeah. Yeah, so that's
yeah. Yeah, mine was always like a person doing parkour.
You genuinely just scared the shit out of me.
No.
Because now, if I still have to figure out when the sun's going down, because I won't, because I will see people running along my car.
Yeah,
dude, I used to have this. All right, the worst nightmare I've ever had in my life, which is I have every now and then still, is I was at like my mom's. I was in the car with my mom, and like we live on a dead end road, but for some reason our mailbox was like up on like the main road.
Yeah,
and we were stopped, and my mom is like sitting in the driver's seat, like new Sports Illustrated should be in there because we used to be subscribed to Sports Illustrated and get actual magazines.
They keep trying to make me subscribe again.
And I would reach out for the magazine. I'd open the mailbox, and a small person would sprint by with a knife and just slice my arm.
Oh,
so let me tell you, I used to fully get out of the car to check the mail until I was like 19.
Make sure no one was sneaking up on you.
I would like get out and we live on a dead end road. Yeah. And I would like look like down at like Miss Wilbanks' house. And I'd be like, anybody down there? Nothing. Scan in the woods. And I open it real quick. There's always a lizard in that mailbox. Always. So I would go through this whole adventure of trying to work up the courage to open the mailbox, to have something jump out of the mailbox as I opened it. Dude. My mom would ask me to check the mail when I got home from school. I used to not check the mail for like 3 straight weeks.
Oh no.
I just could not work up the courage to do it. But now everyone's used to that schedule, so no one checks the mail at my mom's house. My brother called me the other day and he's like, "Hey, you've got mail." And I was like, "Okay, who's it from?" And he's like, your work." I was like, "Oh, weird." They don't send me things.
Yeah.
And it was to celebrate my 1 year with the company.
Yeah.
It was July 2nd. And I'm sure they sent it beforehand.
Yeah.
So it's been sitting there for well over a month. No one checks that mail. All right, shadowy figures. God, I can't believe you scared me that bad. So a lot of people have one-off experiences. A lot of people have like recurring things. A lot of people like will, if they report it, they'll report it with like sleep paralysis.
Yeah. That's when I've heard a lot about it.
HBC. But I'm also just scared of shadows and mannequins. We talked about mannequins.
Yeah, we touched on mannequins because I talked about a game with a mannequin. I was scared.
Hate it. Yeah, because we talked about Funhouse. Yeah. Yep. So a lot of people associate it with sleep paralysis. But shadow people as like a concept have existed for forever.
Yeah.
Native Americans, the Choctaw tribe referred to being they called Nalusa Chito, which was just a like borderline like god that just moved around in the shadows. And Islamic texts referred to it as the jinn, and a lot of Middle Eastern countries have a jinn with a different spelling.
Yeah,
which was with the D. That is kind of like a genie.
Yeah, when you said jinn, that's what my brain went to. I was like, oh, like a genie, because Dungeons and Dragons.
Can we play Dungeons and Dragons, please?
Yeah.
Thanks. So Rosemary Ellen Geely, or Gwilly, I don't know how to say it, is a supernatural phenomenon writer who is, at the time of this interview, had written and published over 50 books on
what am I doing with my life?
On supernatural stuff. Yeah, to the point that, and like I was reading that and I was like, I was like, man, like you can get books published pretty easily now.
Yeah.
Um, I was like, I wonder like how big she actually made it. And then I Googled her name and with Jen because she had written a book about it. And yeah, she did an interview with Psychology Today.
Oh.
So she's like well known.
Yeah.
And so I've got some stuff from that interview.
Excellent.
Rosemary, our sweet, sweet supernatural leader, said that a lot of times with people that she's talked to who have had shadow people experiences have had experiences with very commonly one other thing in this kind of society, supernatural
Yeah.
phenomenon. Would you like to guess what?
Uh, ghosts or aliens?
You got it right on that second one there.
Yeah.
Aliens, especially people who claim to have been abducted by aliens,
Yeah.
report a lot of shadow people like experiences, which is about when I read that, which is about when this took a turn for me of going, I'm doing this for Joey to, oh no,
Yeah.
this is bad. So that of course led me down a rabbit hole, as it would any person. You can very, very pretty easily without any big jumps connect the jinn in Middle Eastern beliefs to straight up just ancient gods
Yeah.
and ancient aliens.
Hang on, let me do my hair like the guy from Ancient Aliens. The
he still does that.
Yeah, I know.
I used to think because they do like the dramatization of stuff.
Yeah.
I used to think when I saw that picture of that guy that they took him right out on one of those dramatizations, and then I watched the show.
Yeah, that's just kind of how he is.
That's just how his hair is.
Yeah, he's fun.
Speaking of hair, I found a gray hair in my beard today. I'm not happy about it.
Oh no.
And my friend's like, "Oh, it's one of those wise hairs." I was like, "No, it's because I'm stressed. Because I don't sleep, and I'm getting old, and my body's shutting down." And they're like, "I'm 2 years older than you." I was like, "Yeah. Do you have any gray hairs?" They're like, "Nope." I was like, "Exactly. That's the stress. My old body is falling apart." So Rosemary, talked a lot about really kind of like what shadow people are. Talked a lot about how like the jinn hasn't really made it over to a lot of Western societies, other than the whole genie in a bottle
Yeah.
kind of trope. But she finished off her interview with the last question being what the most surprising or shocking thing she had learned about the jinn or shadow people was during her time researching to get the book. And I have pulled her direct quote.
Oh, good.
Which is and they did not give any context. This is the entirety of her quote.
Mm-hmm.
The jinn have a long-standing, deeply embedded, and hidden presence among us, far greater than I anticipated in the early stages of my research. We see only the tip of the iceberg. Also, their interference in human affairs is extensive as well. We are influenced and manipulated, some more than others.
Oh, cool.
And that's the end of the interview.
Cool.
That's just the end of it. She's just gonna
hang out to dry there.
She's just gonna say, "Hey, they're real, and they getting you.
They
got their little shadow fingers in you." Wait, whoops. Yeah. So that was deeply unsettling.
Yeah.
And I took a little break after that because then I started to freak out.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see why.
Yeah. So that was that. And there's plenty of theories on first of all, if shadow people exist at all. And then the people who think they do exist, there's a lot of people who theorize on what they could be. First one that most people accept is not real. That it's just your imagination playing tricks on you, especially if you're already kind of scared. And I don't have great eyesight, especially not in the dark. So it makes sense that, maybe it's just my overactive brain.
There's something blurry over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's boring
It is.
and not scary. So of course
There's a
I have-
less boring and
I
more
have-
scary answer.
other ones.
Excellent.
Several.
Excellent.
Ghosts.
Yeah.
Pretty easy one.
That
You
seems.
You see something kind of floating around,
Ooh.
then it's gone. Ooh, it's a
Must be ghost.
Whoa. Second theory.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like it. Least favorite. Demons.
Okay.
Little floaty demons coming to terrorize you. A lot of people believe this because of when a lot of people that have experiences with this talk about feeling like overwhelming dread
Yeah.
when they see these shadow people. I don't really have that. I just kind of get scared.
Yeah.
And I just have a kind of overwhelming dread constantly. So
Yeah.
It's not
What
because
is
of the shadow.
overwhelming? You
Yeah.
know, you gotta. Where's
if
your
I'm
barometer
if I'm
at?
constantly overwhelmed, I'm never overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a lot of people think that they're demons coming to just kind of harass people.
Yeah. I could see that.
No real end goal in sight.
Yeah,
Just terrorizing.
yeah.
Uh-oh, he can't move.
Gonna get ya.
And then my favorite, there's aliens, of course, but a little deeper in that, interdimensional beings.
Yep. I figured we were coming back here. We've been here once before.
Yeah, with the or collars like
Yeah,
frayed. I was like,
yeah.
what is hanging off?
With the Roswell rods. Air
Let's
rods.
say the air rods or the. Did we talk about sky whales or something?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So interdimensional aliens, interdimensional beings, and aliens.
Yeah.
Kind of the alien theory is that they're down here and they're among us. They just aren't really physical beings like we think they are.
Yeah.
That they are just kind of shadowy figures, which is just incredibly off-putting
Yeah.
and incredibly upsetting. If something exists, I want to see it in a physical state.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to see everything that exists. But if it exists, I'd like to have the option
Yeah.
to be able to see it. That's why I don't like clouds, because I can't feel them. I see them up there. I can't touch them.
There's not anything to them.
I know. But why do they look like that then? They sure look like a lot for something that feels like nothing.
Well, I mean, have you ever like walked through fog?
Hey,
Hang on, never mind. That's scary.
yeah, thanks.
I got it. Never mind.
I
There's more resistance, I would say,
I don't think so.
in the air.
That doesn't even make sense. Allegedly, clouds are just water.
They are.
Why would there be resistance if it's just water?
It's like humidity, and like the air's thinner in like higher altitudes. There's less resistance in like Denver, so
You know
when
what
you
you know what you
hit a
sound like right
baseball,
now? You know what
it
you
goes
sound like
further.
right now? You sound like a real cloudist. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I get it.
This is JT's fault. JT did
But
this to me. That's all, folks.
A better way to think about it is like breathing, right? If it's humid,
Can't do that right.
if it's humid out, right, it's harder to breathe.
Don't know. Don't go outside.
Theoretically, you know about this. Theoretically, you've been to Florida in summer.
I lived in Alabama for quite some time.
Yeah, there you go.
I know about the humidity.
But
Yeah, dude, it's
in
just-
less humid areas, it's like it doesn't like strain your lungs as hard because they're not filling with water.
Makes sense. I don't know how air works.
It's fair.
This
It's-
podcast started out as let's talk about cool things that might exist, and now it's just me on a journey of how stupid am I?
how does stuff work?
Hey, Gracie May.
Gracie May, what are you doing?
How did we get here? Oh yeah, I don't like the fact that these things could just exist in the
Interdimensional,
shadows.
yeah. Yeah, no, and I get that because
Like, I believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
And spirits and whatnot. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
no, no,
It's like
absolutely not.
just because I believe in something doesn't mean I gotta like it. 'Cause let
Yeah.
me tell you, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like that Joey's made me look it up.
Yeah.
The other thing that Joey made me look up that
Do you like less or more?
I don't know. I like it in a different way.
Yeah.
Like this, I don't like conceptually.
Mhm.
The other thing I don't like in a very visceral way.
Oh, I can't wait to get to that one.
Like this gives me nightmares.
Yeah.
The other one has genuinely changed how I look at things.
Oh no.
Like I've caught myself looking at stuff and being like, "Are you one of them? You one of them there? You know." So yeah, so that's coming up soon. I don't really want to do too much more research. Oh, you want a handshake?
No.
Um. So yeah, so don't like this. But interdimensional beings was a kind of a fun one
Yeah.
in that the belief is that they are either astral, just creatures, beings, or time travelers stuck in a slip,
Oh.
kind of like in Interstellar. Like when he's have you seen
Never
Interstellar?
seen
Ah,
it.
beans.
I get to say that this
Ah.
time. Never seen it.
This is how this feels, huh?
Yeah. That's how it feels when I bring up Indiana Jones or something.
A movie that everyone on this earth has
Yeah.
seen. Well, shit. Now I don't want to spoil. Interstellar
You
for
know.
But yeah, there's a big concept of it being like people who are time traveling or kind of going in between dimensions. That are you good?
Drunk. The cat just almost fell over.
People who like can't quite manifest a physical. I'll punch you right in your head.
She's in a play mood.
She's gonna bite my whole hand mood. People can't quite manifest a physical appearance, so they just kind of float around.
Yeah.
Hate it so much. I don't particularly like the fact that shadows exist, and I really
Just regular
don't like,
shadows?
Yeah, don't like it.
Okay.
You gotta remember, I had a whole thing with mirrors a while ago.
Well, listen, mirrors are scary.
Yeah, I kind of got into a really bad place months and months ago.
Yeah.
And thought I caught the reflection in the mirror like
Wrong?
a step behind,
Oh yeah.
and I didn't look into a mirror for weeks.
Yeah.
It was a bad time. So just shadows existence, and now the fact that shadows might be fake. There might be something else in those shadows. Dude,
that sentence, shadows might be fake.
It might not be you. Your shadow might be
I gotta make that into a shirt for the store.
or a sticker at
A
least.
sticker.
Bumper sticker. Shadows might be fake. My neighbor Mothman. Dude, it's unsettling. I don't like it.
Oh,
Like I made like a real effort to not look down at the ground as I walked in here.
yeah.
Because I didn't want, like, I don't know if I would even have a shadow because it's kind of overcast.
Yeah.
Didn't want to check.
Didn't want to chance it.
Didn't want to chance it, dude. I'm so genuinely upset. It's a fact.
Then that scene. Oh, you probably haven't seen this. It's a Disney movie.
What is it?
Peter Pan.
No,
The beginning.
that's the one with Captain Hook, right?
Uh-huh. The beginning of the movie, he comes in to like they find him like with
In
the
that
other
little
kids.
girl's room, right?
Well, they were all in there. No, that's Also, the story's way darker than what Disney did.
Well,
But
of course, that's how
he's
Disney
chasing his shadow because it got away,
That's terrifying.
and he's trying to reattach it.
If my shadow got away from me, the last thing I am doing is chasing after it. I am running in the opposite direction.
It was running away, so he was like grabbing it and trying to attach it back to his feet by its feet, so it would be his shadow again. And he rubs a bar of soap because he doesn't know how to attach it back. And then I think they sew it on.
This movie sounds stupid.
It is. It's
I'm gonna go
for
home and watch
children.
Fern Gully. I think about Fern Gully every time anyone brings up Peter Pan because I have not seen Peter Pan.
Yeah. Peter
'Cause I
Pan pickled peppers.
Because I have not seen Peter Pan, but I know it's got Tinkerbell,
Mm-hmm.
which is a little fairy, and then I think of Fern Gully that has fairies, and I have seen Fern Gully many
Yeah.
times. So anytime anyone brings up Peter Pan, I've got to remind myself which memories are of the movie I haven't seen that
Yeah.
I've just kind of taken in through cultural osmosis, and which is Fern Gully.
I think Peter Pan has a like content warning on it now.
Why?
There are Native Americans in it, and think of the era, so it's not great.
But oh. Hey, you know what else has got Native Americans in it in kind of a weird way?
What's that?
Digimon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does Dragon Ball.
Look, Dragon Ball.
Dragon
Ball's got some problems.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Dragon Ball, I feel like at least doesn't like outwardly make them racist caricatures. It's like they just happen to be in this world. They are Native American.
Which doesn't make sense if you think about what Dragon Ball
But the mayor
is.
of West City is a dog. He's a dog man. So like,
That's fair.
yeah. There's a lot of weird dinosaurs are still around.
Oh yeah, they are, aren't
Yeah.
they?
But there's cars.
Is Dragon Ball on Earth?
Yes.
I don't understand.
Dragon Ball is Earth.
Why did
because
my sister just text me.
and then like
She listening to the podcast?
maybe.
She don't like me that much. Oh, it's because I told my mom I might come over.
Oh.
What were we talking about? Yeah, Digimon's got that one like little bird Digimon that they don't be. They're not like, hey, here's our Native American Digimon. It wears a headdress. At one point, it just feels weird.
Yeah. I mean, it could be worse.
Well, yeah,
Overall, like a lot of kids stuff that does Native Americans could be a lot worse, but it's like thank God it was made in the 90s and not the 60s kind of thing.
Yeah,
because that's where Peter Pan goes. Is it was made way too long ago.
That's an issue.
Dumbo's the same way.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
Isn't that the one with the elephant with the big ears?
Yep.
What do they possibly do that's
There's a crow in the movie that he talks to named Jim. Yeah. And he has a line. I'm not gonna say right now. I'll tell you it afterwards.
What was that? Didn't Disney just get rid of a ride?
Yeah, they got rid of the Brer Rabbit ride.
Yeah. I've been on that.
Yeah, me too.
I don't remember.
Casey can tell you all about Brer Rabbit.
Casey
loves Brer Rabbit. Not for its like content and message, but because it is like a fun story.
Sure, don't know it. I cried.
I couldn't tell you it on Twitch.
I cried on Space Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the first roller coaster I was ever on.
That's a bad one.
Yeah. Especially because of who I am as a person.
Yeah.
It's very much.
You should have ridden like a mine car one. That's the kind you want to ride first.
We were in Disney World or Disneyland, whichever one's in Orlando.
World.
And sure. Geek check. Disney adult check.
For knowing which one is where.
And we were in line for Space Mountain, and they're like, "Where you want to sit?" And I was like, put me in the front.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a roller coaster." And then they let that thing go, and I was like, "This is a roller coaster. I'm in hell.
Yeah,
I'm in dark hell, and there's so many noises and lights, dude."
You know the only thing scarier than riding that roller coaster in the dark?
The Jurassic Park.
The drop?
Nope. Stop. The Jurassic Park boat ride in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
I don't know that one.
I don't even know if it's officially licensed.
Yeah.
It might just be Dinosaur Park.
Yeah.
It is the worst experience I've ever had in my entire life at any kind of amusement thing. And it's not even part of an amusement park. It's just on the side of the road.
Yeah.
There's just a Dinosaur Park boat ride where you sit in this little boat and it takes you around like any boat ride. But let me tell you, it's dark and terrifying because they have stuff like drop from the ceiling at you.
Okay, I know what one you're talking about now.
And we were in line to do it, and my sister was like, "I don't think I'm gonna do that. That looks scary." And I was like, "It's Jurassic Park. I've seen the movie." And then my grandmother had to literally hold me down because I was trying to climb out of the boat to run for the fire exit because I was so scared.
The scary one is the one at Universal.
Never been.
It's like a tour thing.
That's
and
in California, right?
No, there's in Florida too. Um, and you go through like a normal like boat. You're doing a boat tour,
Uh-huh.
and then oh no, the dinosaurs have escaped. Right, just like the plot of the movie. And now people are like there's body parts and ripped up shirts
Oh
and stuff.
God.
Yeah, and like there's and then you start going into a building and it goes up, and then it does like a big drop because it's like a and that's where everybody gets like wet. Um, nice. And right before the drop, a T-Rex jumps out the top. Everything scares her.
Gracie is so bad.
If I make a sound that's too loud, it'll scare her.
I mean,
Like,
me too.
But yeah, T-Rex pops out at like the top, and then as you're starting to free fall, kind of thing.
The amusement event that scared my brother so bad, which I think we might have talked about this actually. You and I have definitely talked about it. Is the Lilo and Stitch experiment at Disney World?
Oh yeah,
which I think they got rid of. But they like pull you into like this giant like auditorium room, and in the center is a tube with Stitch in it, and then the lights go out,
yeah,
and Stitch escapes. And your chairs have got like speakers in them,
Yeah.
and you can hear him like in like the control room, like fighting these people and like breaking out. It scared my brother so bad. Granted, he was probably like 8 at the time,
yeah.
but like I just remember sitting there just laughing because I loved Lilo and Stitch.
Hell yeah.
I'm just laughing, having a good time. Garrett is just blood curdling scream, just hating every part of it. And I remember first of all, mistake. They sent me on the rest of the like little tour thing by myself.
Yeah.
As like a 10-year-old. Because they had to go tend to my brother who was just terrified. And I was just walking through just by myself. Terrible idea. The hell who thanks, Dad.
The Men in Black ride's good. You ever see Men in Black?
Yes.
Okay.
I've seen I think 2 of them.
Okay.
Because aren't there like 4 now?
There are 4 now. I haven't seen the Chris Hemsworth one.
Me neither. I've seen 2 of them.
It's the shooting gallery from the first movie where he like first gets introduced to being recruited. It's basically that's the ride. Is you're on a cart and you're going through shooting aliens.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
There was a Buzz Lightyear one of those at the Disney World.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one's good too.
We stayed in the Toy Story suites.
Nice.
They wouldn't let you climb on the RC car. I remember being very upset about this. And I don't remember if I wanted to climb on it before I was told I couldn't. But I can
definitely
I can tell you for sure after they told me not to climb on it.
Nothing more you wanted in the world.
Every time we walked past that thing, I was in a dead sprint at it. I gotta climb that thing like I've never climbed anything before. I don't know how to climb trees.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You just you gotta pray. It's how you climb trees. You start doing it and then hope for the best.
I've climbed one tree in my entire life, and it was one of those pine trees.
Yeah.
So it had a bunch of whole little branches.
Oh yeah.
So it was fine. I had friends that would just like look at a tree and just climb it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know how that works.
I would do it every now and then.
Remember, you ever seen the videos of those people that clean like palm trees?
No.
Yeah, dude. There's people who like trim and like clean up palm trees and have to like climb up it just like one of those little belts.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Dude, I saw a video.
I've seen people do that to like get coconuts and stuff.
Saw a TikTok of a dude cleaning one or like trimming one in California, 120 feet tall. And let me tell you, he like trims it and like cuts the cord off, and it straight just starts flopping.
Yeah.
And he's just hanging on. And he comes down and he's like, that was a pretty good one. I was like, man, you almost got flung to the moon. Also, the Mars rover found a new rock.
Nice.
Took its first like big rock
sample.
That's the word I was looking for.
Hell yeah.
He got a little rock.
Yeah.
He posted it on Twitter. I follow the Mars rover on Twitter.
Good. Science and shit.
Yeah, dude. Scared of the ocean, scared of the dark. Love me some space. That's where the aliens are. The aliens that you can see and touch.
Yep, you gotta play Mass Effect. Play Mass Effect on stream.
You do other things to the aliens in that series.
You don't have to. You can. There's an achievement for it.
This is why furries exist. Because of
No.
Mass Effect.
No, the Disney Robin Hood is why furries exist.
Seen that,
Yeah.
and I will agree to that. He'd be wielding that bow. Robin Hood does not make sense to me.
Yeah.
We've gone off on a just
We have. I was like, so shadow people.
shadow people. No, we're talking about Robin Hood. Now,
Now, the concept of Robin Hood or the fact that he's a fox in that movie?
both.
Okay.
The concept of Robin Hood just doesn't really make sense to me.
He steals from the rich to give to the poor.
Stupid. Invest in real estate. Get some Bitcoin. What are you doing? But don't use the Robin Hood app.
No.
They suck. I keep waiting to cash out the Dogecoin that I have, but it just keeps dropping.
Oh no, it's gone up. It's at like 25 cents right now.
Yeah,
What'd you buy in at?
I think 36 cents.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Let me tell you, I'll pull up right now and figure out if I cashed out all of the Dogecoin that I have,
Mhm.
what I would be at. If I can figure out how to do this. Let's see. So if I cashed out all of the Dogecoin I have, I'd lose $15 right now. It's stupid. It's
Yeah.
at 24 cents right now.
I'm up $350. I bought it at 6 cents. So
Well, I got into this stuff way too late.
yeah, honestly, so did I. I should have bought it when it was like fractions of cents.
I remember when AMC hit $1 and you guys were all like, "Oh, let's all buy a bunch of AMC."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh man." And then I didn't, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna invest in Dogecoin." I was like, "Oh, should I buy some AMC?" And I was like, "It's $12." Nah. 2 weeks later, it hit $70.
Yeah.
$70.
Mhm. I remember when the GameStop thing was happening.
Welcome to our stocks podcast because we're white men.
But we don't know real stocks. We know meme stocks.
I say, yeah, we also just came from fucking me agreeing that Robin Hood caused furries.
Yeah, like don't listen to anything we say with any authority except about cryptids
And Noob Energy.
and noob energy.
We do have authority over that.
We have authority over our ability to talk about noob energy.
We have authority over Noob Energy.
Mm.
What? Patrick's not gonna fire us. He's still on vacation. I hope he's still on vacation by the time this comes out.
It comes out, yeah, because otherwise we're in trouble.
I don't think so. He told us we had free reign.
Yeah,
Did he know that meant I was gonna claim ownership of the company?
probably not.
That's on him, not me. As I casually check my phone.
Code Mothman 15, 15% off.
You said go to Mothman 15.
Code Mothman 15.
Yeah, no. So if you want to stay awake long enough to cash out AMC stocks at its highest, or if you want to stay awake to avoid the shadow people.
No, that causes more shadow people. Like I talked about.
Fucked.
There's no good way around
If
this.
you want to be awake and focused enough to fight the shadow
There you
people,
go.
then you gotta drink Noob Energy. 10 calories. Vegan friendly. Has shadow people fighting power in it.
It does.
Its ingredients, whatever's in a normal energy drink, minus the bad stuff, plus some good stuff, plus shadow people fighting power.
And made in the USA.
Yeah, made right here in the USA, where shadow people don't exist.
Because we fight them with
we
the power
fight
of
'em
noob energy.
God, this is... Why did they partner with us?
They knew what they were signing up for.
Did they?
Ish.
I feel like season 2 is really really been off the hinges.
Yeah, that happens.
But yeah, try Noob Energy. You got Clutch and Kiwi. Pretty. How do you like Clutch and Kiwi? I see
I
that.
like it.
I see that you finally bought some.
Yeah, I bought 12.
Oh, yeah, because Citrus Burst was out.
Yeah.
Sold out, right?
Hopefully it gets restocked soon, so I can buy some Citrus Burst.
My guess would be to check their Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't have their notifications on, so I don't know if they've tweeted about it recently. But yeah, you use code Mothman15, you'll get 15% off your order.
Tell them you want noob merch.
Yes, tell them you want noob merch. You can tweet at them Noob Energy 1.
Yeah.
While you're on Twitter tweeting at people, tweet at us. You can reach the podcast directly at Mothman Podcast. You can reach me directly at Baby Mothman.
And you can reach me directly at Levi Carver, LevisCarver.
Man, I picked a really good time to switch that username and a really good username to switch it to.
Yeah.
Huh? Because I've had some rough ones.
Yeah, you have.
Can you imagine if I had to say, follow me on Twitter at the old dick twist every week?
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
It would.
I'm trying to think of some other ones I've had. Big Gremlin Hours was there for a while.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good one. Gnarly Astronaut, of course.
I just try to get my name across, so like different platforms for consistency's sake, for my own, like in case I have to tell somebody what it is.
Well, see, I don't really have that because I only really use the one social platform.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I'm not posting on TikTok. You don't need to follow me on TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't even have an Instagram anymore. Facebook's just my name.
Don't add me on Facebook.
You can add me on Facebook. I won't notice that you've added me for weeks.
People keep sending me friend requests that I like knew, like barely, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with this because we're not gonna agree on the things that I post.
I also don't post anything.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in a self-absorbed state right now.
Hell yeah.
And so every now and then I'll go on Facebook and I'll just add people or accept friend requests.
Yeah.
And be like, you added me because you're in love with me. And then they don't message me and I go, you're just scared.
You're shy.
Yeah.
Clearly.
You're a little bashful, huh? And then they never message me and then I get depressed. And then I go back on Facebook to like accept friend requests.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys are actually in love with me, huh? And then every now and then someone will message me and I'll have an entire conversation with them and then realize that it was just someone trying to sell me something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you got me this time. You can email us at thatmothmanpodcast.
You can
At
watch
Gmail?
us. Oh, yeah, at gmail.com.
Yeah, way to cut me off.
Sorry.
How are they going to know where to email us? Gmail. Checked it the other day.
Yeah.
Nothing. Checked iTunes. We got 2 more reviews.
Let's go.
They didn't write anything, but they
Hey,
left
you know.
ratings. Rate the podcast.
Yeah.
If you were listening on something,
Write us a review.
yeah, write us a review.
It helps other people see us.
I'll read it.
Yeah.
Unless you say bad things.
Well,
I mean, I'll still read it.
Read it, but it's whether or not it'll be read on the podcast.
Yeah, I'll read it on the podcast. If it's bad, I'll read it on the podcast for Patreon.
You can find us live as we record this on twitch.tv/Skeleton Crew Gaming.
We do it almost every other Sunday.
Yeah.
Sometimes those days differ.
Sometimes stuff's going on.
Yeah, sometimes someone's somewhere else.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're too sad.
Yeah. You can find uploads of our VODs from everything over on youtube.com/Skeleton Crew Gaming. It's not slash Skeleton Crew Gaming on YouTube.
It's still slash Anarchy Industries, isn't it?
No, well, that's the Big Brown Couch channel. And that's the edited videos. Just the raw footage goes up on.
If you want to watch us
channel.
do it raw. But yeah, if you're listening on a podcast app or website that allows you to leave reviews, please do it.
Yeah.
And then if it's not, because I don't know which one you're listening on. So if it's not,
Most of you use Spotify.
yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot we looked at that.
Yeah.
And what was the one that we could not figure out? Wasn't there one that was just other?
Yeah.
Oh, but that was devices.
Well, it's other on the on that page too.
Oh man,
So
what are you guys listening to on?
yeah.
Tweet at us.
Yeah, let us know
Text us.
let us know where you found us.
Text me at. Just kidding. I might give. I could probably be persuaded into giving out my Google Voice number.
Yeah.
I give that as a joke to people, and then to people on dating apps I don't want having my actual phone number.
There you go.
But the problem is that I have my notifications turned off for that because I keep giving it to things I'm not interested in.
Yeah.
So every now and then I'll open my Google Voice and I'll have like 15 texts from like 2 months ago. And I don't ever save their contacts. So I've got no clue who that person is.
Yeah.
And then we match again on a dating app, and then they go, "Hey, why'd you stop talking to me?" And I have to go, "I genuinely do not know who you are." Because I have no object permanence. We talked for 2 days, and then I moved on to something else.
Yeah. Something shiny happened over there.
Yeah, so that's fun.
You can find our merch
Boardnerds.store. You can follow Coralie on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
What's her username?
Lychan _
Ooh, you got it.
Yeah.
I thought you weren't going to. I was going to make fun of you.
No.
She created our artwork. She did a great job.
It's fantastic.
It's fucking good. I looked on Twitter for people who are doing Studio Ghibli art, and hers was very impressive. And I messaged, and she responded very quickly.
You're very aggressive about this.
Yeah. I got a lot of energy going on right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to get in the car, and I'm going to get 15 minutes down the road, and I'm going to lose all energy, and I'm going to fall asleep.
No, don't do that. You're driving.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay.
I'm not under your
the
roof
energy's
anymore.
there still. I can't tell him what to do yet.
Do we have anything else we should shout out?
Superboard Nerds Show. Hopefully there will be a new episode by the time this one goes up.
Maybe.
I've got a couple ideas. I always say that, but I never execute on it.
Say, well, now you've committed yourself to a timetable.
Yeah, I know.
Not only are you going to get us all together on a call to record it,
yeah,
but you're going to get it out by the time this comes out, is what you said.
Yeah, I've given myself 2 weeks.
You're giving yourself 2 weeks to do all of it.
Yeah.
It's quite a move on your part.
It is. It's a bold one. Shouldn't have done that. Nipple. Yep, probably. Don't.
Do you even know what topic it's going to be on?
No.
I mean, you've locked yourself into the timetable. Might as well lock yourself into the topic.
Yeah, no, might as well pick something out of thin air right now. No, I don't have any ideas.
This is a bad thing you've done.
That's fine. It'll happen.
This is going to stress you out.
No.
Yes.
Because I'll schedule it and I'll get 4 people that go, I don't know what that is, and then like 2 other people that go, sure, I'm free.
Yeah.
That's how the podcast works. That's how it's always worked.
Ooh, I gotta remind me after we end this. I got an idea for one.
Excellent.
But yeah, so you can that happened. Those go up every now and then. Where do those go up at?
Those go up on all your podcast platforms as well.
As well as Big Brown Couch, right?
They go up on the Board Nerds channel.
They go up on the Board Nerds.
Podcasts go up on the Board Nerds channel. Edited gameplay videos go up on Big Brown Couch.
You got so many things going on over there.
I do.
You're spinning a lot of wheels.
I do.
A lot of plates.
Well, at one point we ran everything on one page, and I hated it because we were doing like
the movie podcast, gaming, Fortnite,
workout stuff, Fortnite guides. We were doing workout supplement reviews.
Yeah, I remember that.
They have some of our most views on the channel.
So strange.
Yeah.
I remember when you guys started that Instagram.
Yeah.
And that was before I knew any of you, really. That was a weird time.
It was. Sure was.
Getting old's weird. I have a friend that I've known for a long time that we didn't talk for like 8 years.
Yeah.
And the other day, they're like, hey, do you remember when you got me this present? And I was like, no, not one bit. And they're like, you gave this to me. I was like, that means my mother picked it out.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I've just had this for 10 years. I was like, we've known each other for 10 years, and that's haunting.
Yeah.
14? Who was I at 14?
Little baby boy.
Little asshole, I'm sure. I'd love to go back and
You're a
meet
freshman in high
14-year-old me.
school.
Freshman in high school, I was getting bullied because I only listened to that one Breathe Carolina song. But I said I liked Breathe Carolina, and
Oh, no.
that really upset some
Oh
people.
no, yeah. That was a bad time to be doing that.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I like that one song. They're like, fake fan.
Yeah.
And they're like, name 3 songs. Like, only heard the one. There's no way you like them. Casey was trying to sneak us into 21 Jump Street,
Yeah.
but it didn't work because I looked enough like Casey for it to work. But Steven was with us.
I saw Steven not that long ago.
Steven does not look like Casey or I.
Nope, sure doesn't.
So I bought a ticket for a movie that I found the name of it weeks ago, and I've forgotten it again.
Oh no.
It was some movie that Disney did that they pulled after a week in the theaters because it was garbage. But I bought a ticket for that, and
The
Steven
Good
bought
Dinosaur.
No. Good Dinosaur was good.
Oh,
I've seen that.
I didn't see it.
No, it was some like weird like space movie.
Oh. Zathura.
How old do you think I am? Zathura good. That had the Josh Hutcherson in it.
And Dax Shepard. The spaceman.
I know that guy from his wife thinks it's funny that he does Legos.
Yeah.
That's it. No, but we bought tickets to that, and then we went and saw 21 Jump Street, and Steven got mad at us every time we laughed because he was scared someone was going to come in and ask for our tickets, and we were going to get kicked out.
No, people don't care at the movie theater.
I did. When I worked at the movie theater, I'd check everybody tickets.
You're a bad meanie.
Well, I was 17 years old and given a shred of power.
Yeah.
Some dude threw vodka at me, and I could have murdered.
Yeah.
Did I have the tools or the knowledge on how to do it? No.
I think like a popcorn scoop might be able to kill somebody.
Nah, I was working at the door.
Oh no.
The only thing in my mind was I'm
stapler,
gonna run at this man and figure something else out on the way. And then I was promptly told to stop. Dude, I was on a power trip at the movie theater.
Do we have any more things to plug here at the end? I'm trying to think of anything.
Watch Finding Bigfoot.
Yeah.
That's not really anything for us to plug. It's just a recommendation.
Mountain Monsters is fun.
Is that what was on the TV?
That was what was on the TV, yeah. That's the it's not scripted.
We've talked about it.
Yeah. Where the one time they caught a chupacabra, but Bigfoot came and broke it out of their trap.
Ooh, another recommendation. Watch Yellowstone.
Yeah.
If you've got Peacock, watch Yellowstone. Love me a good cowboy show.
Peacock, if you want to sponsor us.
Peacock, if you want to sponsor us, I'll talk about
I'll take a sponsorship just for the subscription.
Peacock?
That's payment.
Look at me. I will force Levi to do an entire episode just about Yellowstone. Not the park itself, the show.
The show.
We will do an entire episode just on your show. If you'll sponsor us. If you'll give Levi a subscription.
Yeah.
It's out there. This is a binding offer.
We're gonna have to they're doing like a weird thing with that where a lot of the college football games are gonna be streamed on Peacock.
Well, I have access to a membership now.
Because Notre Dame's opener is on Peacock.
Who cares?
I mean, the Notre Dame people.
Adam
cares. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Adam. Adam listens to this.
Yeah.
Hi, Adam. Miss you. Miss eating pizza rolls with you at 2 a.m. Miss you making all of the pizza rolls at once and then passing out on the couch before the pizza rolls are done. So then I have to eat 3/4 of a bag of pizza rolls by myself when at most I wanted 15 pizza rolls.
Good times.
And listening to Joji. Just listening to very sad music, eating a lot of pizza rolls.
Oh. All right. So that's going to be it for this episode of My Name Mothman then?
Sure seems like it.
Alrighty.
We've really gone on lots of tangents.
Lots of tangents. Lots of editing to do.
These unedited ones are going to be something.
Yeah.
A lot of Percy Jackson talking the last one.
I'm going to do a big episode dump onto the YouTube channel here soon again.
Me too, in the bathroom.
Catch up. Nice. Poop jokes.
Yeah.
That's where we're ending this episode with a poop joke, huh? All right. See you guys next time.
My whole life's a poop joke.